They're playing the stand-up game today, and that's going to result in Mariano playing a gigantic pot with a 10-4 offsuit.
Same hand.
Really? Natural nine. Huh? Natural nine.
4 large. $15,000.
They're playing the stand-up game where if you are the last player to win a pot, you have to pay every player some amount of money. I'm not sure the amount of money in this game, but it very easily could be big. They are playing $25.50 with a $100 straddle, playing roughly $300,000 deep. They just brought all their money here today. All right, in this hand, Wesley is the straddle with ace jack of diamonds. Max calls under the gun +1 with the 6-4 offsuit for $100. Mariano calls on the button with 10 of spades, 4 of hearts. Henry, and the big blind, wants to see the flop, and then Wesley bumps it up to $4,000 with ace jack of diamonds. You will see larger raise and re-raise sizes before the flop when you are playing the stand-up game because you just don't have to pay everyone some amount of money when you're the last one to win a pot. So Wesley goes 4,000. Max gets out of the way. Mariano, though, decides to bring the heat with the 10-4 offsuit. Maybe he thinks Wesley's stealing. So he goes 15,000. This is a strong play. I would literally never do this, but I'm going to presume Mariano knows what he's doing. Let's see how Wesley proceeds with the ace jack of diamonds out of position, $300,000 deep.
All right, let's go.
Out of position with ace jack of diamonds, you simply have to call, especially if you think Mariano is willing to get very out of line to try to not lose the stand-up game. Ace jack of diamonds flops well. It's a pretty good hand. You're going to be dominated sometimes, but you got to go to the flop.
Check. $20,000.
The flop comes king of hearts, 10 of clubs, 9 of clubs. Wesley has a gut shot. Mariano has middle pair, no kicker. Wesley checks. Mariano bets medium, 20,000 into the 30,000 pot. This is a fine bet, I think. This is a situation where when you do bet small, well, medium, and get called, you could still have the best hand. You shouldn't expect to get raised all that often, because this is a spot where Mariano should have a whole lot of really good hands on this flop. So I like this play. Let's see how Wesley proceeds.
Gonna raise 40.
West side with the gut shot, Mariano.
5 more.
With just a pair of 10s. These two just going at it time and time again. And West side is raised. Wow.
He's trying to raise, right?
Yeah.
He's trying to raise.
I'm just coming.
You're trying to raise, right?
Yeah.
Wesley puts in 35,000. Not quite a minimum raise. I presume he meant to raise. Maybe he thought he was making it more. It's tough to know what's happening here. Typically, when someone makes a mistake counting chips, not always, but typically, they are usually extremely polarized, meaning they have a really good hand and they're so excited they can't count, or they're running an insane bluff and they're so excited they can't count. Cool. This time, he's running the bluff. Let's see how Mariano proceeds.
I mean, if you didn't know better, you'd think the cards were wrong, right? Mariano with 10-4. Wesley in the straddle. Round 2 between these two. Mariano, not a believer, makes the call. $110,000 in the pot.
With the 10-4 in position, I would call here. This is an annoying spot. However, you're getting pretty good odds to try to spike 2-pair or 3 of a kind. And every once in a while, Wesley may just presume you're trapping him. He'll check down with whatever draw or nonsense he has, and you'll just win with the 10-4. So, in position, closing the action, with middle pair no kicker, facing a $20,000 raise, I like the call.
Wesley now with a double gutter. Mariano still, though, with the best hand. Mariano with a ton of outs. An 8, a jack, a queen, or an ace would win it for West Side. He could also just get Mariano to fold.
Bet this much. 80 large.
$80,000. West Side with 190 behind. Mariano with 242 total. So Wesley does have him covered.
The turn is the 7 of hearts, a very connected card. Wesley is not afraid. He goes for an $80,000 bet into the $110,000 pot, trying to put maximum pressure on all of Mariano's hands that are not very strong. Perhaps a king or better will stick around every time. A lot of the other stuff will fold. This is also a nice bet if you think Mariano will rarely raise, because when you bet this size, if he calls with all of his draws, you'll be able to bluff the vast majority of them on the river. So I like this size from Wesley. He's basically saying I have a very strong hand, like a set, straight, 2-pair, etc. And he certainly could. I like it. Let's see if it works.
Mariano with just a lonely pair of 10s, no kicker.
A few moments later.
I have to have the best hand.
All in.
And wow, Mariano just went all in.
They cover me or?
No, I don't think so.
Huh?
I don't think so.
They don't cover me?
No. That's for a count.
Count.
All right, give me 80. All right, let me get 80 around.
Mariano has to be thrilled that he was not snapped. He said, I think, I just feel like I have the best hand, and he moves all in for $242,000. It's $162,875 back over to West Side.
160 more.
100.
What a hand, folks.
120. 140. 150. 160. 170.
They cover me, right? It's like almost
600.
How did we get here?
170. 600.
That's a lot.
Yep.
Not only does it not work, it epically fails, because now Wesley's equity goes down the drain. Mariano rips it all in. Perhaps he just made a read that Wesley was super polarized, either to queen jack or nothing. And there's way more nothing than there is queen jack. Mariano goes for it. All in for $242,000. I thought the hand was over, but hey, let's see what Wesley does.
Are we playing 25-50?
170?
Yes, this is a 25-50 game, folks.
150.
25-50 game. Mariano all in for $250,000.
Almost in, right? Almost in.
Henry.
of call.
This much.
Oh, wait.
That much.
Okay. Sorry.
It is a very draw-heavy board, and I have to imagine Mariano not blocking any of those draws influenced the shove. Westside doing the math. If Westside knew that his jack and his ace were good, he'd almost undoubtedly make the call. The problem is, he thinks he might be drawing dead to just an 8 or a queen. And in that case, he would not be getting the right price. I mean, how would you think that your jack is good? And he lets it go.
Do you have jacks? I don't know what I'm doing. You have jacks?
What are you doing?
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
He's ahead.
After a lot of thought, Wesley makes a discipline fold. And what I want to know before we wrap it up today is, do you think Wesley's flop mistake of putting in 35 instead of more impacted Mariano's decision? Let me know in the comment section down below, and I'll be back with what I think.
What are we watching, folks?
Too much ego.
We both suck so bad. He's saving 1,000. It's so bad.
Hashtag too much money.
Somewhere, right?
Yeah. Hey, by the way, guys, defense. Defense. Come on, Henry, let's go.
I think
all
my
you do is risk 300,000.
That's it for the boys.
It's like Bill Russell defense right there, man.
I think my flop raise gave you some tail or whatever.
400.
And I had a really good hand.
Honestly, Wes? Yeah, a little bit.
A little bit,
A
right?
little tiny bit, yeah.
But I really had a good hand.
No, I believe you.
Yeah.
When a weak, tight, straightforward player can't count their chips and they start loading in chips, they almost always have the nuts. But when a loose, aggressive, battle-y player like Wesley makes that same mistake, they could still just have mostly nuts, but those players will sometimes have a whole lot of junk. And given they're playing this kind of wild, probably very big stand-up game, and both these players are known to battle, I think Wesley's misclick probably cost him this pot. Good luck in your games. Have fun. And try to not misclick. I'll talk to you next time.